If you are new to the channel, then subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for further notification. Okay student, welcome you all to this new lecture in advanced level where we are solving previous year ITJEE questions on complex numbers. So today we will be solving question number 11, 12A, 12B and then 13A. Okay, then let's try to solve this question. Okay, in question number 11 it is asked if omega is equal to alpha plus I beta where beta is not equal to 0. That means it will be always an imaginary number, it cannot be purely real, and z is not equal to 1. Satisfy the condition this one, that this is purely real. Now one hint that once you got purely real, that means z bar is equal to z. So this is a good hint. You should if you get this one, that should always come in your mind, that it is, if it is said that it is real, that means it should be equal to its bar, z equal to z bar, because there is no imaginary term, it is real. So if you take conjugate also, it will remain same. Then which set of values of z is, then you have to see which then the set of values of z. So you have to calculate z, which one will be z, what will the value of z, whether z will mod z will be 1, z equal to z bar, or z will be any number which is not equal to 1, that we have to see. So the given this one is purely real, and this is also given, and z is not equal to 1, so 1 minus z, this one cannot be 0, that's why they have given. So this one equal to this bar, so if you do this bar, then you open it, then you cross multiply it, you will get something of this fashion, you take common of this fashion, so you will get either omega equal to omega bar or this is equal to 1. Now this cannot be, because they have told you omega where beta is not equal to 0. Omega is always imaginary part, it is having imaginary part. If it has imaginary part, then it cannot, because it is the condition for real condition, it is the condition for beta equal to 0 for omega to be real, but it is not possible here. So obviously this will be equal to 1. This one means mod z square is 1, that means mod z is 1, that means you have either A or D, but z cannot be 1. You have seen this one, if z is 1 it become undependent, so D will be the proper answer, so that will be D. Now if you come to 12A, a man walks at a distance of 3 units from the origin towards northeast, from starting at 3 units towards northeast, that is 45 degree, north, south, east, west. From that he walks 4 kilometers towards northwest, so in this direction now, to reach a point P. Suppose this is the point P. Now the position of the point P in Argon plane. So you can do it using coordinate geometry. This is 3 units, so this is 45 degrees, so this distance you know, from 3 cos root 2, 3 sin root 2. So from this point, this is 4 units, so this distance you know, that is 4 by root 2, this height will be 4 by root 2, 4 cos 45, 4 sin 40. So this distance will be from here to here, it is 4 by root 2, from here it is 3 by root 2. So it will be 4 by root 2 minus 3 by root 2. 4 by root 2 minus 3 by root 2, this distance total minus this will be equal to this distance, and your y coordinate will be this plus this. So if you do this one, now you see which option will give you this answer. That option will give you the answer. Obviously the first one will not give you, because it is 7 by root 2, it is not coming 7 by root 2i, because it is 4i is coming, and it is 3 by root 2 plus 3 by root 2i. So this one will be again 4 by root 2 minus 3 by root 2 minus 4 by root 2. So if you check like this way, if you go to option D, then you will find, if you multiply this one, you will get this is the answer. Or you can do it a number of ways also. You can take a vector, you can take this one a vector, and you can do vector addition. This vector plus this vector will give you this vector. If you come to vector, then you will find. So you need to find this vector. What is this vector? To find this vector, you can write it 3 by root 2 minus 3 by root 2. That also you can write 3 by root 2 minus 0 I cap, 3 by root 2 minus 0 j cap. Or you can do it, suppose this is my 3, then you rotate it by pi by 4. So it will come here. So 3 into e to the power I pi by 4. So it is rotated. Next you take 4i, any vector 4i, then you rotate it 45, so you will get this one. 4i, then you rotate this one. 4i, again rotate this one. So add these two vectors, you will get this one. Or you can do it what we have discussed in some question before. You know this point. So without going this direction, you go 4i this direction. So you know this point. So you can calculate this minus this vector. This vector you take product, then you will get this vector. So then also you can add these two vectors. Whatever way you feel comfortable. Or once you get this vector, this is equal to z minus, you can see z minus, this point is z. So this vector is equal to z minus this point. So z minus this equal to this, then what is your answer? Next you come to if 12b, if mod z is equal to 1, so again mod z equal to 1 means z into z bar is equal to 1. So these things you have to be very careful once you got all these things. So whether it will be useful or not, that we will see. This we can also write it cis theta, this you can also write it in Euler's form e to the power I theta. We will write whatever way you found comfortable. What can do it in so many ways also. the values of these will be z by 1 minus z square. So you can write it all these formats. So whatever format, you can go this also, you can write cis theta format also, both will give you the, but cis will be used because it is 1 minus z square, so 1 minus cos 2 theta value you know. So whenever you get this one, 1 minus z square, so cis will be very helpful for you. So 1 minus cos theta 2 sin square theta, and here sin 2 theta you can write 2 sin theta cos theta. You can get it because why it is 2 is coming because of De Morbius theorem. Sin z square, so cis theta square, so theta instead of theta it will be cos 2 theta sin I sin 2 theta. Now you can take sin 2 theta sin theta common, so it will be this one. Now if you multiply this one by I, suppose if you take minus I common, so it will be cos theta, it will be plus I sin theta. You take product I square, then minus I square, that means plus sin theta minus I. So I have taken minus I common, so I got this one. Cis will get cancelled. You will got this one. That means that this one is having only imaginary term, so it will lie only on y-axis. That is your option C. Option D. Now if you come to 13a, a particle P starts from the point Z, where it moves horizontally away from 5 units. So you can do it using coordinate geometry. It is at 1, 2, then you move it 5 unit in the horizontal direction, then vertically from the 3 unit. So this way you can do. Then you rotate it by root 2 units by a vector, this one. You go in the direction of I plus j. What is the direction I plus j? I plus j is 1 unit here, 1 unit here. This is the direction I plus j. In vector also you will know. This is the direction, that is 45 degree, because this is also 1, this is also 1. 1 unit I, 1 unit j. So this angle is 45 degree. So this is nothing but in a direction 45 degree. At an angle of 90 degree it is rotated. So let's see. So you start from origin. You can see this is your point 1, 2. So this is the first point at 1, 2. Okay. Then it moves first horizontally away from 5 units. So you move 5 units. So 1 plus 5, 6, 2. Then vertically from the origin at 3 units, so it will be 6, 5. Then from Z1 to Z1, this point is Z1, this point. Okay, from that Z1 now it moves at a direction of 45 degree, that is I plus j. I told you that is I plus j, root 2 units. So this is root 2 units. What will be this unit? Root 2 cos 45, root 2 sin 45. What is root 2 cos 45? 1. What is root 2 sin 45? 1. So again you move 7 and then 1 unit 6. 6 plus 1, 5 plus 1. So 7, 6. Then it moves at an angle of pi by 2 anticlockwise. Then it will rotate at an angle of pi by 2 anticlockwise direction with the center at origin. Now what is the location of the point to reach Z2? So this Z2, what is the value of Z2? Now you know, once you know this vector, then you can take I multiply by I, it will rotate by 90 degree. That you know, anticlockwise direction. So finally when you got 7 plus 6i, that you multiply by I. Because 7 plus 6i means with respect to this, if you draw a straight line, that is 7 plus 6i. So this vector is 7 plus 6i. You multiply this one, you will rotate it. So you multiply this one I, you will rotate it towards origin. So this is your answer. That is option D. If you like the video, then press the like button and please give your valuable comments in the comment section.